All right, I'm gonna wait till you guys come back and join. So let me start from here. Um, okay, so I'm gonna wait for you guys to come back and join. Hey, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. So, yes. How y'all doing this afternoon? Somebody was calling me while we was live the last time, and I didn't get a chance to. Hey, um, I thought it was gonna click back on, but it just didn't, or whatever. I'm doing good. Okay, so I was getting ready to share it to my Patreon, and I ended up just I don't even know. I don't even know what I ended up doing. Oh, my phone rung. So when my phone rung, I couldn't even answer it. I mean, I couldn't even get it back to work again. Like I was trying to get the YouTube to come back on, and then it was just frozen or whatever. Like I was like looking at y'all, and it was super frozen. So I want to talk about the topic. What do you do when it's just not working? When it's just not working. And this is not going to be a long live today, but I did want to come live just so I could be able to see you guys, talk to you guys, and stuff like that. I had a good day yesterday with the Patreon members. We had some really good conversations yesterday. I usually cut off like when we do um, a class or something like that. I normally cut it off and like so it won't be so much talking or whatever because some people just come for the class, they don't care to hear like all the conversations and stuff like that. But we just really had some good conversation yesterday. I want to go ahead and I want to share this in the Patreon. I think this camera might need to be wiped off too, so I'm gonna do that. Let me see. Can't see if it got a glare on it. Not really. Okay, it looked like it need to be wiped off because it like it's a shadow or something like cloudy on it. I'm going to. Okay, there we go. There we go. I was like coming back on here, and somebody was saying something like, "What do you do when you trying to market your products or something?" I'm looking like you big stupid dummy. What I'm supposed to do? Ain't I'm supposed to market my products? What do you think this is? This you some people just about slow as pine. What my ex-husband say? Slow as pine water. Just about slow. I'm like, what do you mean? You dummy. I'm supposed to market my products. That's what you're supposed to do, Donna Dodo. Like, what do you mean? That's what anybody's supposed to do. Ain't I'm gonna teach you to do that. What do you think these billionaires do? They market products in front of your face every day. That's how you got an iPhone. Like what? How you know if a new iPhone coming out if they're not gonna market it? Like what? What makes them any different than me? I don't get people. It's this is so stupid. Like what? That's so dumb. I'm like, what kind of comment is that? What like you're marketing your products and what I'm supposed to do? Anyway, don't catch see one thing you're not gonna do is you're not gonna catch a girl from Philly just being quiet. That's the part. You can take the girl out of Philly, but you can't take the Philly out the girl. And one thing I'm gonna tell you about people from Baltimore, people from Baltimore, Philly, and New York, we are very prone to speaking what's on our mind. We gonna tell you. We ain't gonna hold back. People in the South be like, well, they be holding and biting their tongues. People up north gonna be like, what? We don't care. We gonna say it. Period. So yesterday we had such a good time on Patreon. I don't know if you guys joined in with us. And yes. People from, all of the people surrounding like these areas, like Maryland and all, like, we all got like similar personalities. We're not going to hold back water. That's it. We're going to say it. So yesterday we was in the Patreon, and we had like a meetup, and we made freshies together, and we began to talk. One of the girls was talking about the fact that she wanted to quit. And I was like, sometimes I listen to people and they talk like that, and I be like, girl, don't quit. But sometimes I have to give them the realistic side of things. So to be realistic about everything that's going on right now, a lot of people are feeling a strong press in the economy. Okay, a lot of people are feeling a strong press in the economy. And with that being said, it's like the businesses are closing down. You're seeing a lot of like businesses that's been mom and pop 25 years, and you know what I mean? And I got another business, guys, and in that business I was going to buy some products today. And I have to buy the products today. And the products just so happen to be cups. And so I was going to buy the product today, and I was like, okay, I need about this amount. And so when I went to go order it, it was like $160. But I was like, dang, I'm like, this is a little bit of product. Like, all I'm asking for this and this. I'm like, so within that, like, glasses and stuff like that, like, just buying glasses. Like, you're like, why do I got to pay so much for just a few glasses? Just a few vessels. Why do I have to pay so much for these little bit of vessels? So it's almost to the point where it's making it impossible for people to continue to operate their businesses and sustain, just the overhead. You know what I mean? Like, you think about the price of like straws, years ago they could pay like cents for some straws. Now they paying like almost $13 a pack for the same straws that they probably paid $2 and something cents. You know what I mean? So it's really, Jasmine, why you on my channel, dog? You don't even belong here. If you feel like I'm talking so much, get off. Bye. Nobody told you to come here. Nobody told you to click on here. You're here because this is what we do. We have talks. So you're subscribed to the wrong channel, ugly. Go somewhere else. So anyway, that's us. You know what I'm saying? And we're looking at the price. Like, I was just looking at some stuff on Candle Science, and I was looking at the pumpkins that they bringing out. And I was like, why is the pumpkins, like, you only getting 6 of the pumpkins? And I'm like, they're literally charging people up. So I was like, how can a small business, survive in this economy? Like, what can you do to survive? Like, what are some tips? What are some tricks? What are some things that you can do to keep your business afloat or whatever? And I'm about to give y'all a lot of Backstreet game. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready to give y'all a lot of stuff that you're not probably going to hear from nobody else. I'm getting ready to tell y'all some stuff that's going to make, like, it's going to sound crazy, but it's just going to make a whole lot of sense for the person with the small business. So I want to start all the way from the top. Why you still here? Why she still? Did y'all block the girl? Okay. She going. I'm like, is that this? Okay, that's not it. All right. So she said, if you could get them from any places, Michael's, Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, Candle Science is tripping. Yes. So number one, when it comes down to Bath and Body, Okay? I want you to know that the bottles and stuff is costing way too much after shipping. Um, the jars, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna get something for y'all really quick because I want to show you guys something. I think I got it over here. I got it over here. So I'm teaching y'all some stuff that's gonna help y'all save some money. All right. Now, this may be considered wasting to other people, but to people like us in the business that's like, like you could be small, you know what I mean? You may need that, just this type of thing. You may have an event this weekend. And so here we go. This is called a luxury room mist. And you see this pump right here and you see this bottle. If you go on a website and you try to get this luxury room mist bottle, pump, whatever, you're going to at least pay $1.50, $1.25, $1.50. You're going to pay for the pump. You're going to pay for the pump. And you're going to pay for the bottle. So the pump might be 55 cents. The bottle might be like $1 something. By the time you finish putting all of that into your cart, because you're going to pay for it, most of the websites are going to make it separate. It's going to cost you some money. So my advice to you, and it's going to sound crazy to some people, is to take your behind around that Dollar Tree. And you better go and you better get you some of that stuff to get the sticky stuff off your bottle. And you can hit this with a heat. You some of the bottles you can hit with a heat gun. Some you can't. This one you probably can't. But you can get this tag off of here. And once you get the tag off, you can clean it down with some alcohol to get the sticky stuff off of it. And you can use this. Okay, you can use this instead of buying the bottles, and paying all of that money. This is a way for you to save money. This is a way for you to save money. It's so many different ways. I was just looking at some stuff the other day and they had like spray bottles. And I was like, dang, they got some nice spray bottles. Like, this is the way. Yeah, she said Goo. You could take this and this can be like, this can be like one of them little projects where you just sit down one day and you just take everything off. When I went to do the project with the salt, y'all, do y'all remember we did the carpet stuff? Remember the carpet stuff we did? Remember we did these? Y'all remember that? This is where it all started. Okay? Let me go and get y'all one that's actually finished. Because I got quite a few that I actually had to like clean up. Hold on. Let me get one that's finished. All right, I got it. So this is the thing right here. I was looking for another one that I didn't use, but I think I put them all inside of a bag. But this is it. This is what because I use my own Carpet Fresh, guys, because I have carpet in my room, but this is it. But it started from here. Okay? It started from here. So why would I order online all of them bottles and pay all of that money when I could just take this off like this? Take this off. And like April said, get some Goo going. And clean it up. Clean it up. Why? Why am I going to go pay that? And listen, this is how much they're going to charge you. The $1.25 is what you're going to pay for the top and lid all together in the Dollar Tree. And you're going to get you some salt because we use salt in our laundry stuff. We use salt for like salt scrubs and stuff like that. So salt, you know, we're going to use the salt. We're going to use the salt. So why not take it and do this? Okay? Take it and use it, clean it up and do that. So if you want to get to the point where, she said, well, I know you lying. If you want to get to the point where you conducting your business and you saving. Now, some stuff you're not really going to save on. Like if you go over there and you buy these little tiny bottles like this, you're not really going to save on these, you know. So I don't find it like, you know, if it's something this small, but if it's something like this, I'm going to do it. Okay, because this pump and this bottle is, yes, this pump and this bottle is right here is where it's at. It's going to cost. So I want to do some research and I want to let you guys know how much you're going to pay for a pump, a spray pump in a bottle on some websites, because this is what we're going to do. So then you got stuff like, of course, you got jars and things like that. You buying glasses, jars and stuff like that. Back in the day, I used to tell y'all, I used to be like, look, go find you a Walmart and find a glass set in there that they constantly have and just go buy their boxes of glass. Or you can go on Macy's, because Macy's always got a lot of sales. You can find a box set that they always have and just order that. You know what I'm saying? I have some vessels that I could bring in here and show y'all that I ended up getting. And I think I got my vessels from Walmart. And those are the ones that I'm about to use to make my iced coffee in. I'm about to use them to make my iced coffee. So, you know, those are ways that you can kind of cut around and save money. So like some ingredients you can buy locally. Like I know you can buy like vegetable glycerin locally. If you check and you may not be, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. You may not be like, you know, near like like me, I'm near like candle suppliers and stuff like that. You may not be anywhere near that, but if you look up like places that you don't usually go, like the Arabs. So I say the Arabs, I mean like that's what we call them. You know what I'm saying? Like the incense store. If you look up like people that sell like incense and oils, they sell like body oils and incense and essential oils, and normally they have shea butter in bulk. Normally you can get that locally and they sell like shea butter in bulk. To this day, I had like so much shea butter that I brought from the well, this is what we call them. We call them the Arabs. I had so many. It could be Indians. They could be anything. I don't know. I just know that's what we used to call them back in the day. Just y'all, just excuse me. When I used to go there and just support them, like with, you know, with their business, with the shea butter and stuff like that. I used to just buy like big boxes, and I still to this day have like a whole box of shea butter. I mean, like I never even used this crap up. I was like pretty much trying to get rid of it, giving it out. Because I had so much of it, I would go and I would just buy it. And they come in like boxes, and it's a box inside of a bag. And hold on, I'm about to show you guys. They come in like this, like with a box. They come like that with a box inside the bag. And you can get this locally. You could get this locally, and I had so much of it. Like I used to just buy a lot of it because, you know, I used to just be using it with soap. I used to be using it with soap. So I don't have a lot of it no more, but I did have a lot of it. Whenever I see something and I see it at a low price, I buy a lot of it. Now I got like bags and bags of cocoa butter. Like I got a lot of cocoa butter, a lot. So whenever you find something and you find it at a low price, try to keep going back. It's an investment. I know you might not want to spend the money, but try to keep going back to get it, because it won't always. What I learned about stuff is low price this week, man, next week it may not even be the same. Like, things are literally subject to change. Very much so. I remember when I first started telling people about where to get the room spray base from, and listen, Kanika is my witness. The moment I opened up my mouth for the room spray, it was almost like the price tripled. It tripled. That room spray went up so high when they seen those people coming and buying it. They went from like maybe $6 a bottle to like $13 a bottle. So what do you do when the place that you were buying your stuff from and you was loving this room spray base, it was really good, they made it so high to where as though you can't even make money? That's when you that's when you adopt a mindset that I'm not married to anything. I'm not married to no product. Okay? Because the same room spray base that we used back then, now we use a whole different room spray base, and it's, pretty good price or whatever. It's super strong. And I thought that was strong, but that was stronger. That was stronger. So we started making our own room spray. Like, we have a recipe in the Patreon if you don't have a recipe. And I want to just offer that up to y'all. I think it may even just be on a $5 level. I don't know. But we have a recipe in the Patreon. And if you, and Kanika is my witness because she on here. This recipe will make you not buy any room spray base again. You can even increase the fragrance load if you want to inside of it. You just have to add a little bit more poly for it to emulsify. But this particular room spray recipe is fire. It's really good. So you just kind of find your way around it. And I remember one time, I think Miss Verna was using that whipped soap. I think it might have been whipped soap. She was using whipped soap a whole lot. And I think it's up here. She was using it to the point where I was like, let me see what's in here. I was like, Miss Verna, like, oh no, this is body wash. No, it's like body wash, and that's soap. That's like soap, body wash, like, stuff like that. Let me see if I still got it. But Miss Verna was using it up. Oh no, that's wax. All right. She was using it up like there was no tomorrow. And I was like, Miss Verna, we're going to have to figure something out. Because, you can't keep buying this base. And we ended up making our own base. And the base was so good. I think we used the base to make some whip soap, and I think the whip soap is over there if I ain't mistaken. It's old. I got it over there. I could go and get it and show y'all what it looked like, but we ended up making our own base. So it's like, it's just like we pretty much in this type of situation, so we have to make the best out of it, make the most out of it. So when it comes down to that, now when it comes down to like selling your products, and you noticing that people are just not buying them. Okay? People are just not buying your products. Okay? So what I noticed was when I started going out to these events, it was a lot of candle makers. Like, I mean, a lot of candle makers. I started noticing that it was just more candle makers than I've ever seen in my life. To the point where I'm seeing men coming out with candles. I mean, everybody is selling candles. Y'all, I got to be honest with y'all. I was picking up the baby this morning. And when I was picking up the baby, she's very heavy. She like almost 30 pounds. And y'all know she's not even one yet. So I picked her up the wrong way, and that's why I'm like doing that, because it's like I'm, it was like almost, ooh, it was like straight across my back. It was hurting, but it feel much better. But I still, like, when something like that happened, your body is just building itself back. So I believe tomorrow I'll be fine. But today it was just, that was a hard one this morning. It was like, woo. So anyway, I noticed it, and I was like, you know, it could be hard for some people to go to events and sell candles because they may notice that they have this kind of competition. Something that we said yesterday on our live that I want you guys to adopt. It's time to open up and do more. Okay? Just selling candles today is not it. You gotta open up and do more. So when I go to places and I say the candles ain't selling, I'll pull out something else. You know what I'm saying? I found what I was looking for over here, y'all. I just found it. I looked over here and it's right here. Um, you gotta pull out something else. You might just have to have a bunch of these. It don't cost much to make this. This is our clump-free room. I still got it right here. This is the clump-free carpet fresh right here. The clump-free carpet fresh that I told y'all don't clump up, and we started making it in the Patreon. Yeah, so this is the clump-free carpet fresh. And stuff like that is what you want to take with you. And so inside of that recipe, I used a luxury fragrance. So when you go there and you selling your stuff, you're not going to see people with Gucci Guilty carpet fresh. Okay? So I'm trying to help y'all open up to more. When you see people selling room spray, they may have she said this lady gives me a bunch of oil yogurt jars, and I make yogurt inspired scoopable wax melts. She said she get the lids cheap. Until okay, amen. Yeah, she said them yogurt melts sell. Yes. So she realized that she had to tap into something different. You can't just stay stuck in the same place. Okay? Because let me tell you something. When you stay stuck in the same place and you don't see it moving, that is normally where you want to quit. That's normally when you want to quit, because you're seeing the same results and you don't see anything different. Okay, so always keep the mindset that she said, yes, I sell a lot of blended scents. You could get them from anywhere else but me. That's right. That's right. I told them yesterday a scent to blend. I was like, blend this scent and this scent, and this will make a new car new car smell. And then I gave them a fragrance to get on clearance and to use it as a base to make man smell. I told them that yesterday in the Patreon. Because y'all know I have a Patreon. If you knew and you haven't known anything about me, I have a Patreon where I have about 700 or more posts. We got about 70 candle posts. So it teaches you how to make candles from start to finish. You get your wick size, you get your fragrance load, you get your pouring temperatures, you get everything you need, the vessels, where to get them from. You get everything you need to start your own candle making business. Okay, and also if you want to just do wax melts, you got wax melts in there, you got sugar scrubs in there. This week we're gonna I'm not gonna do the nail polish this week, but we got nail polish coming, we got toothpaste coming, we got laundry soap coming. We don't just have laundry soap. Like, okay, so our recipe is not on YouTube. You won't find our recipe for our carpet fresh. You won't find this on YouTube. You won't find our laundry soap recipe on YouTube. I made those myself. I crafted those recipes myself. And so they are really good. Okay. I didn't get nobody's free recipe off their YouTube and gave it to them and said, this is our, no, we got really good laundry soap. If anybody on here if you made that laundry soap, that laundry soap is the bomb. It's so good. But we have, actually I have some right here. We have our very own stuff that, And it's been sitting for a while. And as you can see, it doesn't clump up or anything like that when it sit for a long time. But this is our laundry soap, okay? Yes, and mine is called the Fast Lane. These are two different like luxury scents. I think this one is like a Gucci and this one is a Coach or whatever. That one is Coach. But anyway, back to what I was saying, you gotta have something different. So if I was just going out there with just candles, it'd be one thing, but just, having the room sprays and the and Kanika, that's another person. When she go out, she don't just go out with just candles, she go out with different things too. So you have to remember. So if you're not selling your stuff, like let's say you started your business and you're advertising to your Facebook people, and your Facebook people have not been buying your stuff, what do you do? Have anybody ever had that problem? Or was it just me? Is anybody else had that problem, or is it just me? When you were just trying to sell your stuff. Oh, ugh, okay. She said that I was able to catch you live. I had my foot jump, and this made me sit down somewhere. Oh man. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah, see? You see that? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right. So when you have those kind of problems and you realize like okay, what is it that keeps the Facebook community captivated? That is what you need to research. Okay, because people are spending hours and hours and hours of time on Facebook. But what is keeping the Facebook? I'm glad to see you too. You don't need your family. You don't need your family. Good to see you. What keeps the Facebook community captivated is video. Video. They like shorts. Keep it short and sweet. Keep it short and sweet. Okay? Keep it short and sweet on Facebook. So you got to do stupid stuff nowadays. Like you got to make a mistake and spill something. Make a mistake and do this, or like, or maybe even make your stuff before them. Okay? You got to do something like that. Like you got to figure out, like you have to really go and do your research and just go and watch shorts and just look at them. Look at shorts for soap and see the transitions and see, how much, because it's some soap posts that get 1 million views. Okay? It's soap posts that get 1 million views. So you have to start doing your research and seeing what is it. And so when you get to those videos, you have to adopt. You have to adopt and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. You guys, let me tell you something. A lot of the videos of mine that went viral, I had no idea it was going to go viral. Y'all remember that whip soap video I made a long time ago? How to turn whip soap into, how to turn shea butter soap base into whip soap? I didn't. I didn't know. I had no idea it was going to go viral. I didn't know that video was going to get all of them views. Some of the stuff that I post, I have no idea. And then some stuff I come back to later on and I'll be like, wow, I didn't know people even care about this. I'll be searching for certain things and then my video will come up and I'm like, let me click on my video. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, wow. So she said, or having your child grab your apron belly and shake that. Oh God, all kinds of stuff. It could be catchy. It could be very catchy. So you find out what captivates their attention. What do they like to see? They like to see drama. So you figure out what could you incorporate into your video. You have to be this particular this is for TikTok. Because what I notice about Facebook has not been the I wouldn't say this and put it in a way that but I don't really see Facebook as an e-commerce platform anymore. I see TikTok as a more of an e-commerce platform. I see TikTok as a place where people pull out their pocketbooks and they ready to shop. I see Facebook as a person who know how to make some darn shoes with rhinestones, and they know how to put bedazzled Converses and stuff like that. That's what I see Facebook as. I don't see it as a place where people going and spending thousands and thousands of dollars unless you got some stuff with some fake Gucci, fake Louis Vuitton, and you pulling them bags out and y'all like, I got this bag right here. If y'all want this one's 75. Yeah, Cash App, Belinda Green, you got it. Da 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 da. That's the only way I see Facebook as being the place, like, you know, where e-commerce it'll work. So it's like you making these videos and you try to get them to captivate people. So you gotta, like, first of all, we know that Facebook is not that community for that. Y'all notice that I was so heavy on Facebook a long time ago, but now I just go in there and I just be like, oh, okay, well, this class is on sale, guys, if you want it. I don't even care for Facebook. I don't care at all. I was like, they said they wanted me to come back. I was like, okay, I'll go back on there. I just posted and I'm like, okay, y'all, you know, if you want to join us, you can. But to be honest with you, I don't need you. Let welfare feed you. That's how I feel about Facebook. I don't need them. I typically, let me tell you, the bulk of everything that I make comes from YouTube. YouTube has been a wealth bucket for me. Every time I go live on YouTube, it never, like last week I went live on YouTube, and when I got off of YouTube, I lied to you not, I had about 4 or 5 Patreon members sign up. People signed up for Patreon, about 5 people. Everybody is cool. You know, and then when people come into Patreon, they say, I found you off of YouTube and I joined the Patreon, and I'm like, welcome. You know what I'm saying? I found a platform that works for me and that works for my business. I don't really need to be on every single platform. Instagram, I have no interest in Instagram. I don't use it. If I post on Facebook, it goes to Instagram. If I don't post on Facebook, Instagram will never see me. She said, do you think that crowdfunding is good to help? What you trying to do, friend? What you trying to do? So, yeah, so it's, you know, you got to find your platform. I was talking to one of my people, Kim. I was talking to her a few days ago, and she was telling me, she was like, yo, what's wrong with you? And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, you missing it. And I was like, what you mean? And because I was telling her, I was like, I want to start selling my products, but I was like, I need to connect. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Can y'all see me? Is it good? Is the video good? Is the video good? Let me know. Because I could go back to this Wi-Fi, but it's acting stupid right now. Okay. Okay. So is it working? Okay. Okay. So she said, what's wrong with you? And I was like, what's wrong with you? And she was like, you missing it. And I was like, why? You know, what's going on? And she was like, I was on TikTok and all, you know, and Kim is not the most tech savvy person, you know. Kim is not. It took Kim maybe 2 years to learn how to make one label. You know what I'm saying? And I tell her stuff to her face. She knows. And then when it came down to her candle making, we still be going through the motions and stuff with the wicks and everything. But what she learned was TikTok. She don't have the most fancy skills in making this stuff, and she goes and she posts and she says, you know, you got a better advantage than me. And I was like, why? She's like, because you got a website. She said the people inboxed me on TikTok and they asked me to buy my things. And I was like, really? And I said, you on that TikTok shop? She said, no. She said, all I do is make the stuff All I do is make the stuff, and they, they contact me and they want to buy it or whatever. And I was like, they inbox you? She was like, yeah, they inboxed me. And I was like, dang, that's good, girl. Like, that's really good. I like that. And so, you know, long story short, I was like, all right. She was like, you got all this content. Take the content, chop it up, upload it, make it into videos. And I was like, dog, like a lot of my stuff still on Google Photos. I don't even have to go and screen record the stuff on Google Photos. All I gotta do is just put it on my phone and upload it to TikTok. She was like, yeah. And then she was reminding me of certain things that I have that other people don't have. Nobody got a recipe for doggy paw perfume, doggy perfume. I have a recipe for doggy perfume that I created myself. And she was like, yo, nobody got no dog perfume. Like, why don't you go to the park where people got their dogs out and have somebody record you and start spraying people dogs and saying to them like, hey, I'm making a TikTok video. You know, you want, is it all right if I record this? And they, sure. I'm gonna give you a free product for this. I want you to act. So all you got to do is go around, just 5-second clip. You spraying down somebody random dog. They acting like, they like, wait a minute, what are you doing? Like, why are you spraying my dog? Being theatric, because that's the first thing people going to say. Well, you shouldn't be coming up on people spraying people dog. And guess what it's going to do? They're going to be saying all that weird stuff the algorithm is going to build. Guys, y'all know I have a recipe. You can buy the recipe and just start making the damn dog perfume. Like, I did not put that on no Patreon. The recipe is on Patreon or whatever, but it's a digital file. And then I have it on my website, which I prefer for you to purchase it off my website. I'm going to take it off of Patreon because Patreon, they take money from me and then they hold my money. They don't just give me the money right away. Like, they'll hold it for like a whole week. And I'm like, dog, it's just $17. Like, release in Jesus' name. Anyway, that's another story. But I'm going to take it off there. But you can go to my website underneath skincare recipes or whatever, and you can get it. It's a doggy perfume. Nobody had that type of recipe. I did some research because first the people in Patreon asked me to get it. Actually, I'm about to delete it right now. First the people in Patreon asked me to make it for them. And once I made it, I felt like I was like, no, I just made this. I customized this from the grain. I did some research over months. Like, what could I use as far as a preservative? And I was like, it's not too many. And it's a good recipe. So I called Kanika that day I made it. And I was like, listen, look, and I had to cry on her shoulder. And she was like, yo, you don't have to get that away. I was like, okay. Because I'm so giving. Even this morning, I was up trying to figure out how I can get y'all. I was trying to give y'all the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton, and all that. I was trying to give it to y'all. The Gucci, but I couldn't. I was like, I can send it to y'all emails, but I'm like, that's gonna take me too much time. Y'all gonna have to cash at me or something, because that's gonna take too much time out of my day. So I was trying to send y'all some some car stock like things where y'all can make like Gucci and all that, like stuff that you can't put it on the internet, but you can sell it at like pop-up shops and stuff like that. All right, so I see somebody just purchased the Freshie Zoom replay. I see you. All right. So I'm going my way to my Patreon to delete that thing right now. But anyway, so you learn that platform. Okay, you learn that platform. Then what you do is you create a store from a platform that already has the traffic. Okay, because obviously you have an issue with traffic, so you want to go somewhere where they already have the traffic and people are going to that particular website platform and they're maximizing on it already. Okay, so you want to do that. All right, the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you're making your products, but you want to make sure that don't OD. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't OD. You feel me? Oh no, you hit Sharice on accident. Kanika, don't hide Sharice. That's your friend. That's Sharice. She ain't know what she, you know. Kanika ain't the best tech savvy in the world. She don't be knowing what she doing with her phone. She barely could keep the screen on her phone. She be busting it up. But anyway, the so I'm going on here now to take off that pet recipe. I want to take it off here. Just I don't know. I do other digitals on here, but they just don't be paying you or whatever your money. Okay, I'm gonna do it in a few minutes. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, so she told me that, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. And so now I'm about to start going on there, but I just got to figure out my approach because I have to come in a different way. I don't want to go on there and be like, hey everybody, I sell candles. No, no, it's not gonna work like that. You gotta come in a different way. Okay, because there's 1,000 people on here. That's hey everybody, I sell candles. Listen, go on there with your goddamn on laundry soap. Spill some jelly, spill some Buddha juice, spill whatever you gotta spill on a shirt. Yeah, I did finish it. I just gotta upload it. Okay, I'll put it on the Patreon. I'll upload it later on today. I'll do that. That's one thing I can't do today. Um, so spill all this stuff on there. Like this, what you want to do? You want to get you a white T-shirt. Show them you going to the store. You just got this white T-shirt. This is. I'm talking to y'all and I'm getting y'all creative juices flowing. If y'all want to be a listen, I'm gonna be on here with y'all. Y'all want to be a blessing? Y'all can find me on Cash App, Diamond Shine Soap. Y'all want to go ahead and sow a seed because I'm about to give y'all a whole bunch of game, and I'm on here just doing it. I ain't. This just for y'all. So I'll go to the store. Just think about it. I go to the store. Diamond Shine Soap gets in the store. I get in there. I go get me a new T-shirt. Boom. Hop out with the T-shirt. Then you're going to take that T-shirt to your backyard. You're going to throw it on the ground. Boom. And they're going to be looking at you like, God damn. Why she just throw that T-shirt on the floor? Why she just throw that on the ground? I got to get you right. I got to get you right. So anyway, you throw it on the ground. They like, why she just throw it in the ground? You take it and you throw some ketchup on it. Throw some mustard on it. Throw all this stuff. But ain't nothing to match for this baby right here. I got four little children and one big girl. This baby right here, this ain't nothing to play with. This right here got baking soda, borax, sodium percarbonate, washing soda, coconut soap, sea salt. This ain't nothing to play with right here. This ain't nothing to play with. So listen, if you wanna box with the big dogs, this what you want to do. So you want to go, then you want to show them you putting it in your washing machine using your 2 spoons. Oh, it's only 2 spoons. Let me tell you something. Maverick ain't got that thing on lock, baby. You can come on in there. You can start sending stuff to those people like for free. Contact them people. Contact them people. Them people that's up there using Maverick. Let me tell you something. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but it's a big thing for different cultures to support in different ways, okay? So you can find people supporting you. You know what I mean? Like when I come out sometimes to like pop-up shops and stuff like that, you know, I get a lot of white people that come up to me and you know what they say to me? They say, I just want to support you because you're a small black business. That's what they say to me. A lot of them come up to me and say that. And I'll be like, wow, that's cool. I like that. That's deep and that's dope. And I like that. You know, I support them every day. You know what I'm saying? Like when I went out to the pop-up shop on the weekend, a lot of the people did not do good. I can show y'all. I got keychains. I got, one of the ladies, this, you know, she was an older white woman. She had like, you know, like badges and stuff for nurses and stuff like that. I went and brought her stuff to support her. I went and bought this other girl her bead stuff. I brought two things from the lady that was next to me. Then I went over to another girl to support her. That's how I do. I have no kind of race in me that say no, nah, nah. Everybody gets support because everybody got it. It ain't about your color. It's people have hard living situations. So when I supported her, she began to tell me her story. She said that some days she was going out and making. She said she brought $8 back. One of her events, she brought $8 back home. She said she just wanted to go. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I was like, I gotta. I didn't like that. You know, I hate when people be going through that kind of stuff. So it to me, it's not even a race thing. It's it's about what people got going on and what they going through, man. People going through. You know what I'm saying? They going through. So anyway, it's getting hot outside. So a lot of the makers and stuff, we don't want to go out in this kind of heat. But I will tell you, people still want to come out. So if you can find some stuff early in the morning or late at night, I just ordered me another tent. I got me some back walls on the tent. I'm gonna get me some side walls, but another girl showed me how to take it, and I'm getting ready to tell y'all something different. Um, I'm giving y'all game. Y'all better y'all need to be trying to hear this for real, for real. Y'all want to hear this. She said I meant have labels, recipes, vendors for my product, the business plan. I don't have the funding. Do you have any advice for me? I do have advice for you if you don't have funding. I have the best advice for you if you don't have funding. Take it slow and do it on your own. Don't sit back and wait on nobody but Jesus, okay? If you don't have the funding to start your business, take it slow and start on your own. You know how much it costs to make this right here? You know how much it cost me to make this? This was probably, if you think about the out-of-pocket cost, I paid $1.25 for the container. The salt was only a few cents. So when you think about this, overall how much I probably paid like $2.25 just to make this. And when I go out to the pop-up shop, I'm going to sell them for $10 a piece. It's 16 ounces. It's luxury fragrance. They're going to pay it. Adding everything in, I probably paid like $2 something to make this. So you could start out with like 10 of these. You know what I mean? And build as you go. Make you some room sprays. Build as you go. Slow and steady and use your own money. You don't need a loan. Normally when yes, $10. That's all it takes. It's like $10. You don't have to have a whole lot of money. Start small. I got girls that came to me and they couldn't afford it. You know how they started their businesses? They started with wax melts. They started with wax melts. Okay? And they are doing very good today because it don't cost much to make a wax melt. Now, if you the person that's like, Diamond, I want to make the wax melts, but I want the wax melts to be like really, really, really good. Take your ass to the Patreon. Take your ass to the Patreon because you don't want to make no mistakes. If you want to not learn, be trying to learn. I don't have time to make no mistakes when I got a little bit of money. I don't know about y'all, but I need all my money in my pocket. I ain't got time to be sitting up there throwing no product out, and I ain't got too much to freaking begin with, okay? I needed to hit right, and I needed to hit right the first time. It's like the person that go out and spend a little bit of money on some drugs. They want their drugs to be good because it has to hit. Okay? Because they ain't got no money to buy more. Okay? Okay? So that's what you got to do. You got to do something. Another thing is, she was just saying something. Yes. I know someone who makes wax melts, room sprays, and she is doing well. Yes. She said, good idea. I have creative ways to make them. I saw your video on making your own silicone molds. So that's another thing. When y'all coming into the business, I'm not talking about the video that I have of making silicone molds. I'm talking about the videos that I have of making real high quality silicone molds. Okay, that's another business. You can take that business to Etsy. Listen to me very closely and very clear. Can y'all listen? I'm getting ready. If I'm beginning to giving y'all all this game on here, y'all ain't sent nothing to the Cash App. Y'all could have sent me 50 cents. Okay. I'm on here just getting ready to just spit a whole bunch of game to y'all. Y'all ain't even trying to send me a cup of water, okay? Send me a cup Diamond Shine soap with the cash tag, okay? Diamond Shine soap. So let me tell y'all. Be what people need. Be what people need. Everybody needs silicone molds. Go on Etsy, sell silicone molds. People need embeds. I told y'all that years ago. Go on Etsy, sell embeds. Be what people need. There are so many different things that you can do. You can start off with just 2. Take that money, flip it, get more. Take that money, flip it, get more. You don't need a loan. Any business that I started, this is the thing about me. Like, I have a gift. I have a creative ability to get stuff done. I could just think of something and I would just go and do it. And I've been like that for a long time. This is a gift. I realize it because everybody don't possess it. Everybody don't possess it. So I can literally think of something and come up with everything I need behind the scenes. Like, I'm like, okay, I need to do it this way. I need to do it that way. I go out there, I do it, and then I need to advance it that way. All right, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get that. I can literally just tell y'all how many businesses I started off of I started a cleaning business, and I had started making so much money in that cleaning business that I had Gucci Man as one of my, I was cleaning his studio when he was down on Moreland Avenue. And it was like a little it was like a gated studio, and he lived in the studio, and this was before he went to jail. It was the real Gucci, not the Play-Doh Gucci that y'all see today. This was the real one. And I was just going around just cleaning. That's why I call it was Cleaning Atlanta 22. That was my thing. I started when I was 22. And I started with just a mop from Dollar Tree, a bucket, a caddy from Target, and some cleaning supplies. I did not need thousands of dollars to start. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I did not need thousands of dollars to start. I just went and started it. Look at them moving everything in because the storm coming. I hope that storm blow everything off their patio. But anyway, oh Lord. Yes. She said I made all types of yes. I could never get the Rice Krispie mold to work for me. I don't know what it is about that Rice Krispie, but it's like it always get caught up in the crevices and stuff. So it was really hard to make it. All right. So the next thing is I don't know, just whatever you do, be consistent in it. Be consistent in it. Be very consistent. That's the thing that I fight with, consistency. Y'all, look what I had burning all this time. Remember the massage candle? I've been burning it. I've been burning it. I just be just randomly burning it. I don't be using it, but I just burn it. And it don't really have a smell or whatever. She said I'm listening as I pack 25. I like it as like putting it on my legs and stuff like lotion. I think I want to make a citronella one because it's pretty good to just like leave it burn. And then it has a beautiful flame. The flame don't get high or nothing. The flame is so pretty. It's so stable and normal. I like it. So if you guys got that, y'all got that recipe from last week, y'all. I don't know why y'all ain't make it. She said you just got me excited again. I've been bummed out. That's good. That's good. I'm listening as I pack 25 orders. Amen. So yeah, so you gotta come and listen to you can't quit. Cause you never know where your breakthrough gonna come from. You don't know when it's coming, but you know it's gonna come. You can't quit, but you gotta be diverse. You gotta be willing to, change up. Never be married and say, Oh, I'm never gonna do nothing but my candles. Like you got to look at it and be like, dang, they eating over there doing that. I'm about to hop into that. Be quick to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a skill myself. Like y'all remember, I didn't tell y'all what happened with the silicone mold thing. I think only a few people knew about it. I ain't tell nobody. I had made this. Listen, I helped somebody launch a silicone mold business, and they ended up dropping the ball, and I had to be the one to make all the molds. So when y'all was getting those crumble cookie silicone molds, and y'all was leaving all them fabulous comments like, "Oh, I love the mold. It's so beautiful," and da 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 da. I was the one making the molds. Thank you, Mary. Mary sent me $5. I was the one making the molds. So, be diverse. Be willing to step into something else. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I can give y'all exactly how much I made on the molds. And I'm telling you, I made the most on the molds than I made in any other business within a month. And I wasn't even advertising it because I did. And Kanika will tell you, I did not want the business. I did not want the business. I can honestly sell the website, the whole idea. I could sell it to somebody if they want it. I never wanted it. I never wanted it. I could advertise it, but I can literally give you that whole entire business because I did not want the sales because I did not feel like doing no molds. So people was getting their molds kind of late because I didn't feel like doing it. But if I would have continued in it, and if I would have pumped it, if I would have put it online, it would have did really, really good. But I did not want to do it. I was up there like, I don't want to do this. I was complaining to her, telling her, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh my God. I was so mad about it because my passion was into something else, and I was staying married to that, and I wasn't trying to move away from that. But now, now I could look at it and be like, hey, it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad, and I can go back to it if I wanted to. Yeah, I could go back to it if I wanted to. I mean, it was a whole business. It was a whole business. I just didn't want to do it. So I stopped promoting it. I stopped talking about it and everything because I gave it to somebody else and they didn't do it right. So I had to take it back. I don't know what kind of storm is coming, but it's getting pretty dark out there. Um, yeah, something is coming. Mm. It's starting to, y'all see how dark it's getting? Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get out of being stuck in one thing and being married to one thing, and we're gonna merge into other things, okay? All right, we're gonna merge into other things. I am going to send you Mary, because Mary was sweet. Thank you, Mary. I didn't really want y'all to really, I wasn't tripping on that. I was still talking. Mary, if you want those things that I uploaded earlier with the card stock, send me a message in the Patreon in the chat and send me your email, and I'm gonna send them to you. The ones like the card stock things, the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton, and all that. If you doing the freshies and you want them, I'll send them to you. All right. So, but another thing is, y'all, we got to make sure that um we not overspending too, because I was overspending. I was really overspending. And make sure, like, listen, even if I post um a a vendor, even if I post a vendor, go and do your own research, because most of the times you'll find somebody even cheaper. I'll never forget talking to April and them and telling them I found a vendor one day to get our emulsifying wax from. Yes. I found a vendor one day to get our emulsifying wax. And I think we ended up getting it, and we got like 5 pounds of wax, and we ain't pay nothing for it. It was so cheap. I think it was under $50, and it was over 5 pounds. It was big. It was a huge bag. I still got the bag over there. I never even opened it up, but we all just ran to get it. And so just always be searching for cheaper vendors. I don't think it's a burrow here. I think it's like some type of rain is about to come, and it's, yes. So always be searching for cheaper vendors. Always search. Like never be sold out on one vendor. Always search for more. Always search for more. Never be sold out on one. Um yeah, so that's what I wanted to give y'all today. I think I did what 65 minutes with y'all. 65 minutes. Yes, yes, yes. April, remember that was we ran down on that dang on vendor. I ended up calling them on the phone. I was like, "Yo, do you understand that we about to tear you up?" And they was like, "Don't do it. You know, we don't have a lot like that. You know, we giving you the last bag." I'm like, "All right, okay, I'll let you slide." But we was getting ready to come through, like a hurricane. We was coming through. Yeah. So yeah, so those are different ways, guys, and always, like I said, increase. Start looking into different products. If you were doing just straight pour candles, just try one dessert candle. Just try one and see. You know what I mean? The response that I get over my dessert candles is I mean, words can't even describe. I be watching stuff and I saw how these girls was coming out to the they was coming out to the pop-up shop and they was coming week after week. And eventually I was like, they not making no money. They gonna stop coming. And that's what they stopped coming. And I still was there. Yeah, I still was there. So yes. But anyway, I am going to leave early to go pick up my baby from daycare because it is getting pretty dark. And I want to make sure that I'm not going to be caught in a storm, okay? So I'm going to have to leave off of here and I'm going to talk to you guys. Yes, thank you. And I will see you guys in the Patreon. Um, yeah, so let me go and come back because y'all see how dark it got? It was like really light in here, sunny. Then it got dark. Yeah. Okay. All right. I will come back later. Okay.